Ujú. Shilonen.
Ah, yes, so I've heard. So young, and yet you've already got quite the reputation. Wait, are you Outlanders?
Yep, we're travelers who just arrived in Natland not too long ago.
No, I mean, I was aware that you're travelers. It's just no one told me that you're Outlanders.
Ah. ¿No te lo dijo el Arconte Pyro?
No, the only thing she said is that a new hero had pledged himself to the plan.
Kachina tiene... Mira, una de dos. O se está grabando la voz de Kachina, o Kachina no se escucha. Porque estuvo muerta y ya no tiene presencia, imagínate.
No, I wouldn't go that far. I'm used the Pyro Archon's requests are always anyway.
Bueno,
but just
nos vamos a forjar un nombre.
We forge ancient names by engraving the heroic deeds of an individual who will become the first hero of that particular name.
¿Verdad? He visto su manual de evento y está lleno de señas, son capaces de hacer cualquier
But
cosa.
they were all performed outside of Natland, correct?
Pero también hicimos algo dentro de Natlan.
Right.
Then those deeds haven't been recorded by the Night Kingdom. To take it one step further, even if you had performed heroic deeds in that, only memories and experiences that even the
Seems though I don't.
Mawika, of all people, should know better than anyone. Yet she's still entrusted the task of forging the ancient name to me.
Pues sí, ¿no? Eres la forjadora. Digo.
Ugh, don't remind me. Let's just focus.
You mean?
Well, if she gave me
Entonces
this
más
order,
rápido te mentalizas,
then she
mija.
believes- In other words,
Mejor.
Whoa! Not only has she accepted,
the key is getting the Wyab to somehow acknowledge.
we heard the voice of. If we can talk.
Bueno, ya
to her again.
entendimos.
Well, the
Ya
average
entendimos.
plus, considering we need to
Vas a
find
poner obstinada hasta que hagamos algo de gran valor en
I've
Natlan.
heard.
I hate to break it to you.
Huh? Why is that? I mean, didn't she already help you before?
Well, yeah, at the cost of her spirit speaker stone being split into two.
Great going, Mawika. In that case, I guess you're only. I'll also write you a letter on your behalf.
I'm unsure.
Vamos a conocer
Can you just
a Citlali.
Please just give.
Sounds good. We'll take a stroll.
Me cuesta trabajo caminar.
Yeah, I'm sorry to. Oh, wait. So Kachina and the Traveler all.
Curioso, yo a Kachina y Kinich no les escucho su voz, pero Paimon y Shilonen sí. ¿Por qué? No sé, creo que se bugueó el juego.
See,
Given how the Masters of the Night Wind left a. I've never met Aurora.
huh? Makes sense.
¡Ah! ¡Ya sé! No tienen doblaje porque los actores de voz están en huelga y Shilonen no. Shilonen es nueva actora.
Huh. So if I'm following, you mean
¡Qué
we'll help her investigate
fuerte!
Ron and the.
O sea, Kachina y todos esos no los va a poder escuchar.
Ah, this is then yeah. Okay, then let.
Ya,
Oh, it's
vale.
time to meet up with Shilonen. Let's ask her how things have been going.
Tardó 2 días en hacer algo. Bueno, 2 días y piquito. A mí me mandó por 3. A mí no me dijeron 2, me dijeron
Hey,
3.
Shilonen, how's everything going?
Oh, hi, Traveler and Paimon. I have bad news.
Huh? You mean
Yeah, well, she. But let's go to the.
that's true?
Van a la arena Sacrofuego y esperan a Citlali.
Paimon doesn't see any.
Well, we.
That might be true, but
Yes, Maui. The only thing is that she often has fair.
huh? So even though she's super powerful, it's unlike that old hag Granny Eatsley, right? Does she think she can ignore us
Ahí
just
viene.
because she's famous? You all talk about her like she's some kind of huge deal, but she didn't even bother to reply to our letter. Seriously, if she
Pobre
didn't
Paimon,
think
se está metiendo en problemas.
you, Paimon never wants to get
Cuando te
old.
haces bien, tus Paimon no quiere envejecer.
Oh, really? So, that's how you see me?
Who's there? Who's talking next to Paimon?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a disgruntled old hag, right?
See, Lolly.
Ahí está, crío.
Wait, yours?
Yes, Granny Eatsley. But emphasis on Eatsley, not Granny.
Soy la Abu Isley.
Ah, you must know this trope from light novels, surely. They use it all the time.
Muy
The
bonita.
young man who's actually the... Oh, wipe that look off your face. You've seriously never seen an older lady that doesn't look her age?
Ah, es vieja, pero no es
Okay,
vieja.
well, don't go thinking it's a trick.
Forget to mention, she's called Granny, but she's actually pretty young.
No te quejas de la carga, te le olvida
It was
cosas.
an honest mistake. I guess we.
Paimon, sorry.
What? How dare you?
Paimon really didn't mean to offend you, it's just that...
Solo que su casa está en especial. Bueno, conocimos a Faros, aunque tiene 100 años, ¿no?
Paimon just wanted to apologize.
Y apenas tiene
Now she's
16.
putting more and more of her foot in her mouth.
It was my idea to invite you here, Seat Lolly. So if you're.
All right. I was only joking. I didn't mean to chastise. I received Kenichi's letter and was planning to attend this meeting, but... It's also natural for people to get held up by one thing or another as they're trying to leave the house. At first, I was thinking of quietly sneaking over, but since you were already here waiting for me, I started to think about how I should phrase my apology. Only... Anyway, that's the whole story.
Ya sé, con unas caras bien monas. Bueno.
What's with that expression? Was she feeling...
When the Masters of the Night Winds say they struggle dealing with her, I wonder if the feeling is mutual.
Anyway.
Correct.
Anyway.
I see. So Mawika has asked you to forge an ancient name for an outlander, and you've also heard all about Auroron.
Yeah, that's how we came...
Oh.
I suppose I'll just call you Traveler for now. Traveler, come here.
¿Y ella también forja nombres? ¿Es la forjadora y ella?
Wealth leads to unending conflicts between people.
Más tú
Yet
trasciendes
you
el
alone
valor del oro.
transcend the value of
Los
gold.
truenos y la... Oh, oh.
Baleful thunder, and a weary yet free soul. Even the most verdant leaf in the forest. Well, those are all the things that I could see in you. You've experienced
¿Pero por qué
far
hizo
more
como
than
una
you-
especie de glitch?
Huh? What thing? Don't scare Paimon. Is the traveler gonna be okay?
Ah, shoo! That should do it. You've just returned from the Night Kingdom, so some fragments of souls
Ya
are
alma
still
pegadas a
stuck
tu
to your
cuerpo,
body.
pero tu poder ya te los he quitado. ¿Qué?
It's nothing as serious as that. If left unattended, the most...
Well, in that case, better to get rid of them.
Ah, bueno. Gracias.
It was nothing. Shilonen, let's follow your proposal. Once you've brought Auroron back,
The Lord of the Night?
something this important is beyond their jurisdiction. The Lord of the Night is an ancient entity that rules over the entire Night Kingdom,
El señor de la
constantly borrowing the
noche.
power of the sacred
Mitad
flame to combat
Humano,
corrosion
mitad
from the
animal,
abyss.
¿sí no?
Oh, so you're...
Not exact. Just listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you. But I will need to prepare.
I can go.
Sounds good.
Phew, the
Vamos todos. Mientras más rápido mejor. Y si vamos por esas jugosas protos.
Now it's time for us to catch that. Oh, I'm sorry I made you wait earlier. It was actually because he has always lived alone. And interestingly enough, I saw some slash marks in the house.
Oh, sounds like the Fatui broke in...
But why would they kidnap a kid who... That's not to say that I believe he's totally in any case. We'll get to the bottom of this once we manage to get him back here.
choca mucho la lengua con el paladar, ¿no? Y suena... O es el micrófono con el que lo grabó.
An eyewitness. I don't know how much you're willing to believe me, but Auroron really is a good kid. I see no reason why I'm convinced that. However,
Didn't Kanich say that she's a big...
Auroron, he learned a lot from us, and once he reached adulthood, oh well. He's been raising. Let's follow the phlogiston.
Huh? What?
Oh right, I forgot. Here.
¿Qué nos van a dar? ¿Nos van a dar el poder de seguir el flojisto? ¡Ujú! Poco a poco vamos absorbiendo poderes. ¡Odades!
How about now?
What do you see?
Si pega duro el viajero Pyro, lo vuelvo de PC.
Whoa, Paimon...
That's right. I used a.
Wow, you can even...
It requires a. When I held your hand. Anyway. What does she mean? But is my way
¿Sabes como quién habla?
not trendy enough?
Como la
I've already
Fisher.
tried my best, or perhaps I'm still not
¿Se cree
fashionable
estrella o algo?
enough? But
Ah, es que la otra es princesa de la noche. Y esta es otro tipo de princesa.
now that. Oh, they appear to be feeling quite wait. Let me see.
See,
This is a distress signal for the Masters of the Night Wind. We've got to... leaving such a subtle mark. If they notice us, we can just charge in and fight them to the death. But what if my darling grandson is also there? I can't... no.
Mi grandson. Su nieto.
there are traces of people staying here too.
Wait a second. I can also...
Kanich told it.
There's... Judging from what's left on the scene.
Do you still remember the little mark we found?
Abuelita, abuelita.
Given there are two... I'll take this direct... Roron, what the heck were you doing? It's one thing to trouble me, but...
And out she got. Traveler, did you hear all of that as well? Once Seat Lolly left, that voice went away as well. Paimon even tried. So you were thinking the same thing.
Son en literal, nada más lo escuchamos nosotros.
If you think about it, she's really got a... Did you find something? Huh. So we can't... That's weird. But he can't have just evaporated into thin air, right?
So, you can hear the sounds of the wind from beneath.
Del subsuelo. O sea, tenemos que ir abajo. Oh, oh. ¿Será un poder de Auroron? Oh, no. Volvemos a estar en otra dimensión. Ah, estamos por el pilar. En donde te metes en la cascada de lava. O sea, en el reino de la noche.
I'm very sorry, but please do not move. I apologize that our first meeting has to take place like this. It's just that you're much like one of those animals, and given your combat proficiency, I would not have been able to gain an advantage over you if you were anywhere else in the world. However, hello, traveler. I'm Auroron, the one you've been searching for.
Oh.
Ah, the Fatui's custody.
Mira, viéndolo en persona, fuera del drip marketing, se ve bien. Se ve bien, el diseño se ve bien.
My friend and I only left those traces to lure you here.
Demasiado azul, ¿no?
Deceiving you was never our true intent, however. It was simply the fastest and most feasible way for...
Greetings, traveler from afar.
Be careful with this traveler. His soul is
Cuidado con él. Por el momento controlamos su alma, la cual parece haberse vuelto más frágil. Pero estoy necesitando toda mi concentración para mantenerlo aquí.
It was I who tasked Auroron with leaving the traces to lead you here. And I who used the master... I've heard much about you from the past encounters you've had with my colleagues. Given the present situation in Natlan,
Capitano se ve padrísimo,
I request a formal meeting with you. And I will use the opportunity to explain my goals and motivations to you. If you would like to hear our intel...
You will see me again once you return to reality.
¡Órales! ¡Qué fuerte! Y Paimon no sabe lo que le pasó.
Hey, what happened just now?
Me sacaron el alma del cuerpo y por eso no podía oír a Paimon.
Hey, why are you sitting on the ground?
See, Lolly! He froze for a moment and then just collapsed to the ground!
Could it have been those leftover remnants
Esos
from the
restos-
Night Kingdom? Do you have any itches or pain anywhere? Don't worry. We can take a short break. Sorry, I know I asked for your help. But had I known you were feeling unwell...
Podría contarle la verdad a Citlali y a Paimon, pero si lo hago echaría a perder esta pista que tengo. Apenas se tenga la oportunidad de hablar con los augures viento nocturnos Fatui, así que lo mejor que... Será que no diga nada hasta que tenga algo más de información. Bueno.
If you're feeling sick, you should...
Es raro porque si... Ah, no, cierto, en Sumeru y en Fontaine también no dijo nada. No dijo nada.
Neat?
Feeling better yet?
All right. I followed my flit.
Oh, so it's close by. Then
Well, but if you look over there.
huh?
That's Aurora.
All right, we'll take the lead.
Llorón, ya sabe. Ah, mira. Sí es una golondrina nocturna.
Quit daydreaming. Don't you have work to do?
No es un murciélago.
Oh, sí. Without the sun, I cannot see
Está
the
raro.
truth. You are currently blocking the light, so I must beseech you to move aside.
Huh?
Wow.
¿Quién
See,
sabe?
Lily's struggling to control her temper now.
Are you
Y la
ready?
cara de...
On my... Yes. Auroron!
Granny!
Granny.
Paimon knows she's called Granny Eats to Lead, but it's still kind of weird hearing someone actually call her Granny.
And greetings to you too, Gramps.
What did you just call him?
Gramps? Is that not right? You're Granny's friend, are you not?
Si eres amigo de mi abuela,
Seem to
parece
be
tener la misma edad.
approximately
Entonces eres
the
mi
same age
abuelo.
as her, so I figured you've got to be Gramps.
How many times have I told you? It doesn't work like that. There are a lot of people who look about the same age as me. You can't go around calling everyone Gramps or Granny.
Oh, wait. He's not a child, is he? Don't tell Paimon he's one of the...
Oh, your words have pierced my heart.
Why are you so upset? You...
Of course I'm not a Exactly.
But if you keep that up, then everyone...
And do you think saying all of this is gonna save you? Haven't I told...
Be wary of beasts prowling around.
Oh, so you do you won't always...
I'm sorry.
Next time?
Oh, ya que se enojó.
No, they just asked me a lot of
Saca la
questions
chancla.
about Natlan's
La
terrain.
chancla es poderosa.
Okay.
Yes,
So...
because they said they...
Hey! Even if...
I'm sorry.
Forget it. We can submit... Let's clean this place up and get back to the city.
Sounds good.
You're...
Yes.
Now...
Recite the 3
Huh?
How exactly did the master...
Oh.
I see.
That's right.
Now that you know...
We'll give her a full...
Will I need...
Technically...
Sure.
Ah, sí, ahí viene atrás
understand.
su visión, Electro.
Thank you.
Well, at least...
Traveler, Paimon? Once Auroron is...
Oh, thank you!
You scratch my... Come with me, Auroron.
Goodbye, Gramps.
Oh, we're finally done. Alright, it's time to find some grub. Huh? What?
Tengo algo que contarte, Pai.
What? That captain? Sorry. All that stuff about protecting Seat Lolly and being forced... Yeah, you're still...
Vamos por más info, porque esto no lo podemos decir nada más porque sí. Ok. Aquí hay un guayope amarillo. Aquí vamos a hacer la molienda del nuevo nombre.
Weird. Paimon doesn't see anyone.
¿Crees que sea una trampa? Ah, no.
What was that?
Good evening. Nice to see you again.
It's you. You shouldn't pop up from behind.
I'm terribly sorry. It's just a force of habit.
Es el señor de la noche. Ah, no.
You're right. Granny tells me that too. Huh. Come to think of it, you remind me of her.
Ya te dijo abuela.
Paimon Granny too now?
Well, I could.
Vamos al grano, mijo. No tengo tiempo. Bueno, sí tengo tiempo, pero digo, no tengo tiempo porque quiero tirar. Y ya saben, lo
It's
normal.
all clear. Over to...
Excellent. The fact that you showed up proves that I was right about your character. Yet, there's been a lot of talk about you. Child told me that you're passionate about the unknown and willing to take risks, rather than facing you as an enemy.
Poder
I
colaborar
would much
contigo, no
prefer to
tenerte como
bring you to my
enemigo.
side.
Primero, está bien que nos tengas como amigos. Yo también me he encantado de tenerlos como amigos. Pero no porque los queramos tener como amigos, sino porque el viajero no puede contra ustedes.
If we allow the current state of things to continue, we will inevitably clash. And that's a scenario that I'd very much like to avoid. I've long heard of your exploits across the nations.
Sí, bueno, pero si no pudimos contra el Requino, que es la cuarta, ¿crees que vamos a poder contra Capitano, que es el primero?
An unreasonable person. And once you've learned the truth that the Pyro Archon Malwika would never willingly share with you,
I assume you've already been informed of the Pyro Archon's plan. In
Pero
order to
todavía
defeat the
necesitan que
Abyss and
aparezcan
save
dos héroes
Natlan.
más.
How did you know that? Never mind.
I've long kept a close eye on her plan. To be frank, it's an exceedingly risky plan. Will the heroes really appear? And even
para
if,
derrotar al
if
abismo.
any part of the plan goes awry, all of Natlan,
Incluso que todo
even
Teyvat
all of
pagarán
Teyvat,
con ese error.
will pay for
Los
their
Fatui no
mistakes.
estaban con los del abismo, ¿no? Estaban en contra del abismo también.
Now,
Creo.
you may have been
Creo,
led to believe that this is the only plan available to her.
An emergency plan?
Yes. A way to keep Natlan intact, even if her original plan fails. But given the painful... Whether this stems from hesitation, fear,
No,
or even naivete, I cannot say. But Natlan cannot afford to wait. My fear is that given the enormity of the decision, she will be reluctant to confront the dire reality we face until it is too late.
¿El plan B qué
There will
es?
be no time left.
¿Que ella se
We
sacrifica?
have to make the decision for her, here and now.
Yeah, do you have any evidence for all this? Just telling us a bunch of scary stuff isn't enough, you know. Besides, wasn't it you who tried to seize the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa's plan?
Momento. Con robar la gnosis y tomar la decisión, pues ella se refería... Ah, sabía que era lo suficiente inteligente como para saberlo. Efectivamente, no quería robar la gnosis para la zarina. ¿En serio? Ya que fui derrotada, tuve que dejar a un lado mis ideas sobre la gnosis. Pero aún así, mi objetivo de salvar a Natlan nunca ha cambiado. Está poniendo interesante, ya porque me pongan a leer.
We can implement it immediately if we reach an...
Someone's here.
¡Nos siguieron!
The captain disappeared!
Something is rapidly approaching. Oh no.
Something? Bad news, chump. It's your granny.
See, Lolly did you get here?
I knew something was amiss after we were separated. Hidden ceremonial tools, an unconscious traveler. I must say, I'm very... How dare you go behind our backs like this, Auroron? Oh, here we go again. Cat...
I'm not trying to avoid anything.
Oh, and now you're talking back. Well, go on then. Explain yourself.
Claramente le con
sorry,
las
Granny.
mamás de
I feel
Latinoamérica.
so guilty.
You! That's it! Where are my tools? I swear if I
Mi
don't teach you a
bastón.
lesson right here and now, I'll...
Wait, Lolly! Please calm
No
down.
te sulfures.
Still learned a lot of info, didn't we? Like the... So, maybe just save the scolding for later, okay?
Listen well, Auroron. You're only getting out of this now. You're right, traveler.
Uy, qué rápido le bajó. ¿Le habrá gustado el tabibito? Chon, 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 chon.
In all my years, I've never had a child cause me so much grief.
Eso siempre me lo decían a mí de niño. Me siento identificado con el Auroron.
No, Aunt.
Y yo también me tenía que quedar callado para que no me regañaran más.
What?
I'm sorry that you have to hear all this. Indeed, it's like going to visit a friend.
Well, that's...
Sí,
Yes.
y las madres latinoamericanas y las abuelas, pues les da igual quién esté, les gritan a todos igual.
Sorry.
Sorry, Granny. Sorry, Granny.
¡Oh, se volvió loca!
Fine. I'm perfectly aware that everything I say goes in one ear and out the other. You're all grown up now, so why would you listen to an old hag like me?
Una vieja buenona, mijo.
You say all the right things, but then you go and completely ignore me. Well, if that's how you're going to
Que
treat
con
me,
ese suculento
you can
cuerpo no te
stop
podemos
sending
escuchar
Eva
bien.
over to my place to deliver your stupid vegetable.
Who's Aoife?
That's irrelevant. The point is, he hangs out with this kid, so he must be no good. Auroron, if you're still thinking about that so-called duty...
Seems they've started talking about some kind...
That's not it, Granny.
Ya
I
le
know
agarraron
you
su
tend
voz.
to get down on yourself when you're upset, but I can tell I really hurt you this time.
His voice... Auroron! Where have you gone?
It sounds like he's somewhere super far away, but isn't he right here in front of...
I'm really sorry. It's up to all of us to do everything we can to...
Get back here this instant! Auroron! What is this? Powder from plant spores?
Vuelvo
Is
después.
that the
What just happened? How was he able to suddenly get so far away like...
It's a trick of his. If you grind spores into a powder and spray it in the air, he pulled it off flawlessly. He must have put a lot of time into perfecting it. Don't little brat.
¿Será así su gameplay? ¿A modo de ilusiones?
I'm sorry for Auroron probably did everything.
Bueno.
We've got...
Sigamos. Está muy bonito el diseño de Citlali.
Do you two have some time?
All right, it's...
Then let's go. We can...
Really? That's right. See, Lolly has gotten a lot... he's right. We're see...
Hey, come on now.
Are you sure? Sure.
Me llevo la canción.
What are you
A ver.
looking at?
¿Tomar un vino?
Do
que no estaban muy
you see
chiquitos
two
para tomar
people
vino?
Standing by the door? They look like spitting images of each other.
Ya está toda borracha, no aguanta una.
Huh? How could that be? I guess my mind isn't as sharp as it used to be.
Do you think she's drunk.
There you go, miss. Oh my, it's not every day you get to see
Oh, so you...
Of course.
Wait, so you...
Well, huh? Gossiping about me right in front of my face now, are you, Chonka?
Oh, please, Granny, I wouldn't dare.
Please, Granny.
I'm just beyond happy to see you bring over some new friends.
All right, that's enough. Go on now. I'm sure the other customers would like to talk to you as well.
Dios mío. Queda wasted, güey. Ah, está buenísimo.
See, Lolly? See...
Who's that? You got some gall calling me by my first name. Let me guess. You chumps come around. I mean, come
Será muy grande lo que tú quieras, pero no aguanta ni una.
Granny, see, Lolly?
Exactly. And while we're at it, I'm not some lazy slacker either. Oh yeah. And I have to mentor all the new kids. Hey, new kid. Yeah, you. Don't play dumb. Didn't I teach you how to find phlogiston? You
Gracias por sus
more
enseñanzas.
like it. About dang time someone showed me a little respect.
Oy,
Yeah, Granny's a heart.
así conozco a algunos que se ponen.
Did she just...
Behind this pitch black curtain, a chapter of...
She's meditating again. She does this whenever she's had a few too many drinks.
Is this another specialty of the Masters of...
No, I'd say it's an ability
Debe de
that's
ser
unique
prácticamente
to
cualquier
Lolly
cosa, pero
herself.
todo el mundo ha aprendido a hacer las cosas que solo ella sabe
Warning,
hacer.
warning. Red. Red, the color of danger, has now arisen within that... Huh? Traveler?
What's wrong?
I'm gonna hurl.
Hang on, just keep it in.
Phew.
You had Paimon worried. Paimon...
How embarrassing. I'm sorry you had to see me like that.
¿Qué onda con esta mujer?
You feeling okay?
There's so much that I want to say.
Why not? Of course.
Please, Paimon. It's not as simple as you think.
Oh, Paimon gets it. You're hoping that we wouldn't think less of you no matter what you're...
No, that wasn't my point at all. Seriously, don't you youngsters know anything about...
Actually...
Huh? Tell me what?
Yeah, this is as good a time...
Ahora es buen momento. Me acuerdo de ver a Citlali. Escúchate con atención y intenta no enfadarte. Esto lo ocurrió mientras buscaban a Auron de la manera más objetiva, imparcial y neutral posible. Cuando Citlali compartió su percepción con ustedes dos, un efecto secundario fue que podían escuchar lo que ella pensaba.
So, you heard my...
It's okay, Sweet Lolly. You had every right to complain about those things.
I can't take it anymore! Why do these things happen to me? Hearing me mumble under my breath is one thing, but hearing what I mumble in my own head? It's just like when you're rolling on the floor in your pajamas, but you forget to lock the door, and someone...
So that,
Esta está basada en hechos reales.
happens to people in general, okay?
Tras
Doesn't
200
matter
o
if
500
you're
años, todo el
200
mundo
years old
rodando
or
esa reacción.
1,000 years old.
¿Estás bien? Pareces alicaída.
Take a walk with me.
looks like she's completely given up. Like those...
Well, great view, right?
Wow, it's beautiful!
You're...
Oh no, what do we do? Please don't cry!
I was an expression, okay? Let's just have a casual
Trae un humor, pero
conversation.
bueno.
It's...
Really?
Well, I guess I used to be... And you're right, I'm just an
You're just... Well, you are powerful.
Some are. Others are mad, I always... What about you? Are you...
We don't find you scary at all.
Pues no das miedo. Pero si fuera nuestra madre, yo creo que sí, ¿eh?
You don't know how many delusions of grandeur I've destroyed just by existing. I make people realize that no matter... Oh, not to brag or anything. Maybe it's hard to believe.
We believe you. Shilon...
Yes, but Mawika already... Auroron's... The reason being, his soul is incomplete. The master... No one knows who his parents were. He was just left on a rock in the wilderness. It's... The Masters of the Nightwind believe they... A possibility. The ceremony would allow lost souls to gather within him.
Está como raro, ¿no? Escucha...
Now you see the problem.
Tuvieron varios errores de grabación. Esto viene del juego. A ver si lo reparan, ¿eh?
When the chief... Of course, in my tribe, death is rarely something to fear.
Sí, como que lo grabaron mal.
It's not right. So,
o limpian el audio, borrando todo eso, o lo van a tener que volver a grabar.
The plan was never everyone thought he would be happy he survived. And he asks this question.
Wait, what?
He knows that. But maybe...
Traveler, didn't the cat... Anyway, we can't just let things go on.
Probably.
Yo no.
Okay.
Hey,
Pobrecita, Bala. Y nada más tomó 2 copas.
Well...
Uy, la cruda va a estar buenísima. La cruda va a estar buenísima.
Friends. I like the sound of that.
Ay, qué bonito. La abuela. ¿Incluso dormida brilla? Verde. No se les... Como si se le saliera el poder a la niña. Buenos días.
You're already here.
Wow, you're up early. That's impressive, especially after all the drinking last night.
Let's not bring up last night. I'm embarrassed about the whole thing. Anyway, I was also woken up by the commotion. Looks like I heard many...
The Abyss attacked again?
I'll be fine. The stadium could always use more manpower. I'm done making... I was the one who vowed...
Vayamos a buscarlo.
As for the ancient name, once we handle this crisis, thank you.
Sí, se escucha muy mal.
She left in a hurry.
Pero bueno. Ni
Well,
modo.
looks like...
Sigamos.
Oh, it's you two. As you can see, look, I'm very interested in your recent adventures, but...
That's all right. We're also in a hurry.
What?
What? What? Vemos a Capitano. What?
So he thinks my plan is too risky. He thinks I'm being stubborn. I shouldn't underestimate the Fatui's ability to gather intelligence.
A veces puede tener uso, pero esa no es toda la historia.
I will answer you honestly, but you must help me keep this a secret. I can use the power of the Gnosis to save Natlan. But it comes. The Gnosis would drain all the souls and memories from the Night Kingdom and weave them into a giant net, which would surround the ley lines and protect them against abyss.
Wait, you can use souls to weave a net?
Yes. It means sacrificing those souls in the process.
Las almas son otra forma de vida, así que la crueldad de ese método es más evidente.
The Night Kingdom not only houses the souls of the dead,
Leyendas que empiezan a formar.
but also
¡Ah!
memories
Esas memorias que vimos con Mawika,
eso
eso es lo que se termina perdiendo. O más bien, ella no quiere perder el recuerdo de su hermana y su familia. ¿Será eso? Pues sigue siendo humana. Un dios no se lo pensaría 2 veces, pero ella sigue siendo humana.
Now it's true, both plans come at a risk, but after weighing our options, this is our best bet. Natlan is unique among the nation, having a still. This is all.
Oh, what?
Without the Gnosis, he should have no other option. Seems like our only...
Acaba de contar un secreto de mi parte y parecía muy sincera. Supongo que la clave se reside En la solución del capitano para
Judging
salvar.
by your expression, you must have doubted me. Even
Not even a little. We would never.
¿Cómo?
Wait, what are you talking about?
Echa payo.
just maybe it was out of caution, anxiety, or simple curiosity. So now that you have your answer,
You scared Paimon.
As for the captain, the intelligence officers we assigned
A
to
ver,
the
para eso
Fatui
está
should be back soon.
tendremos una respuesta.
Sounds like we just have to wait a little longer.
Not just don't worry.
Wait, you're going to fight in person?
That's
Woohoo!
true. No matter how you look at it, my duty is on the front line. I just think there's strength in Anyway, I've told the chiefs of each tribe to strengthen their defenses, and now I just...
Paimon's a little worried about how people... Alright, we should head out.
Quick,
Oh.
over here, to safety.
Está bien grande el mazote el que trae aquí, el martillo.
Kachina, how many?
Todos están a salvo. O sea, Kachina ahorita no trae voz.
What's the situation?
There's a trapped caravan that needs our help. We need to...
We'll go together.
Kachina y Kinich ahorita no tienen voz.
Looks like a few people were hurt after...
The abyss? Before... You mean the situation? It's impossible.
That just means we need to buy the pyro.
You really are...
Why, thank you. I guess it's one of my better qualities.
Esto es todo lo que sabe sobre Capitano.
So, specifics aside, the Pyro Archon confirmed the Gnosis can resolve the crisis.
And somehow the captain finds out about it, goes to fight the Pyro Archon, and calls... Honestly, if he has the same information as us, I can't really...
Porque si ven los Atui realmente no quieren destruir las naciones. Quieren destruir a Celestia, pero no quieren destruir a las naciones.
Yeah, I trust. Plus, she burned. When it comes to Natlan...
Ya ves, parece lo contrario, es diferente.
And came to his own life is important, but so are history and memory.
As the Archon, she can't tell us everything.
The next question is...
This is...
We still don't have enough...
Let's head back then, with how many Fatui...
Sounds good. I have a...
I was just about to ask. Register? Alright. See you...
Oh, you bet! Moika! Oh, Chaska and Creech!
I'm fine.
They ran into the Fatui while out on a mission.
The Fatui?
Calm down and let me explain. Once we got them off our tail...
Ah, pensé que iba a pelear con Chaska.
So...
She pushed herself...
Well, I didn't cause you any trouble.
You've done...
I know.
So, the device is a complete mystery.
I have no idea. But it's safe to assume that... Shilonen, I need you to gather every scholar and... Thank you both for your hard work. I prepared a small gift...
My patient...
You don't need to
Bueno,
give us a...
ya vemos que algo van a utilizar ese
There's some for the rest of you as well. I'll start investing.
Pero esperemos que sean nuestros aliados. Estaría padre, ¿no?
Moika!
Traveler, Paimon Sitlali. Perfect timing.
Oh, really? That's great! We also just took a peek at Auroron's memories and discovered something huge! Oh, all with his granny's permission, of course.
Calm down, Paimon. I'll take it from here.
Resulta que pasa esto. Y por esa razón quieren tu gnosis.
So the captain was searching for the source mechanism to reconstruct the ley lines.
Ah, el cubo
If his
ese.
plan is already in motion, that means he knows exactly how to accomplish his goal.
Is reconstructing the ley lines a bad thing?
Yes. It's not a simple fix. It would mean sacrificing nearly everything contained within the current ley lines. If he activates the mechanism, it's all over. We need to mobilize our forces.
But what forces do we have?
Kanich, Shilonen, you two, and myself.
But
O sea, no tenemos nada. No tenemos nada.
You lost your power, and they've got the captain on their side. Oh, maybe
That won't help us with the captain, I'm afraid. In any case, the Masters of the Nightwind are in urgent need of manpower.
All right. I understand.
about your grandson. We'll figure.
I'll leave him to you all then.
All right, let me grab Shilona.
Se viene la pelea. Sí, nosotros cuatro lo vamos a lograr y una Paimon que se echa a correr.
With the captain, and we need to stop their plan. The captain, their plan hinges. We'll head out together.
I agree with Kanich. The two of us can...
Listen to my plan first. The captain... No. The purpose of the frontal assault is to gather the... Shilonen. Exactly. No one can create a
Understood. Then just promise us. You mean everything to us. Losing...
Thank you.
Chon, 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 chon.
All right. This is the place.
Any of the nearby mountains could be...
There are only a few for two.
Ahí está el capitano. Ahí está Aurorón.
This...
There they are.
Oh, the captain's here too. Perfect.
Oh, they're here.
Huh. I thought the pyro...
It doesn't matter. They're too late anyway.
Stop!
It's too late.
No.
We need to turn it off.
I won't let you do this.
¿Tú qué puedes hacer? Personaje de 4 estrellas. Ah, no. Imagínate que esté 5 estrellas y ya le estoy diciendo de 4 estrellas. Uf.
The sound of...
What was that sound?
Now's our chance to turn off the device.
Pero... ¿eh? ¡Ah, la chucha! Se volvió súper rápido.
Was Auroran always this good in battle?
¡Ujú!
This ends now.
¿Qué?
Something's wrong.
¿Por qué? Pues porque es medio raro lo que le está pasando a este Aurorón. Como que se está volviendo loco.
You are not Auroran. Who are you?
What?
No. El del abismo. El emisario.
So, you still recognize me, Commander? I'm glad. Although, I believe you have some more pressing concerns at the moment. You see? You indulge your sense of honor for just a...
His voice is completely different.
A ella le hizo la posesión.
Stop worrying about other people's survival, about their losses and sacrifices. You just need to win.
En este momento.
Please finish what you...
I didn't expect to see you here, but I have to disagree. Abandoning one's
Why do you care about a doomed man? I know you can see it. He's already close to death. After all, his soul has been incomplete from the start.
¿Cómo? ¿Esa Cele no la había visto?
His eyes are open!
Don't try to talk.
Maybe he thinks of Auroran as a comrade.
Damage to the soul is a tricky thing. The pain almost
The worst appears to be...
We can talk about that.
Our plan. I'm sorry.
You saved my life.
Auroran, I never thought you actually wanted to sacrifice yourself in that ceremony.
I just want an answer. No one is born a hero. And no one should be treated like...
The answer you seek.
¡Ojo! Va a recibir su nombre. ¡Ojo!
You are the inheritor of my name. The hero from the masters of the Nightwind. Fascinating. You're not the person that the others thought you were.
Ni tampoco como tú crees que eres.
You're also
Pero buscarnos a
not the
nosotros
kind of
mismos es una
person that
tarea
you
para toda la
would
vida.
do. I never thought I had what it took to be a hero. Now, remember your name. Even if
My ancient name.
BD.
It
Ah,
means
perro.
devotion. You will give your all. For that answer, you will offer all of your strength. Having foretold, let us for at last.
Perfecto, ya tiene su nombre. Ya tiene su power.
It's
Dentro
nice
de
to see
él.
you again, Sunhudge. With your recognition, we now have the 5th hero of this era.
Oh, nice. Ororón es el quinto.
I am happy to see your plan advance one.
Just as I thought. The Lord of the Night has awakened.
Vamos a ver a la señora de la noche. Va a ser la Batwoman.
Lord of the Night?
¿Por qué tanto se les gustó tanto?
Rules over the Night Kingdom?
I preside over a realm of souls. Due to my limited power, sleep is the only way I can extend my existence. When you activated the device, I awoke and could not hold back my cry. Most of you are unaffected because your souls are intact. But with a damaged soul,
Por lo que el efecto se intensifica y que se rompe por completo.
His soul remains in one piece. He managed to overcome this obstacle through sheer strength of will.
So, was that what caused all his strange behavior earlier?
No. An additional soul was affected.
La parte incompleta de su amigo, pero al final fue expulsada.
Part of your friend's soul, was ultimately expelled.
O sea, todo es por tu culpa. No, hombre.
This soul does not hail from that land or the Night Kingdom.
Activating the source mechanism was supposed to reconstruct the ley lines. Why did it awaken you instead?
Because I was the one who originally constructed Natlan's ley lines, otherwise known as the Night Kingdom.
The ancient battle between the Descender and the dragons destroyed the corner of the world, allowing the abyss to invade.
Lo que vimos ayer en el Reino de la Noche, esas cosas cada vez que derrotábamos a las leyendas y pasábamos sus pruebas, brillaban. Eso las líneas ley. Imagina que estamos forzados a pasarnos a las leyendas para poder reconstruir todo. Ishbalanque, el primer Arconte Pyro, el señor de los dragones, fue el primer Arconte Pyro.
Oh, right. You said before it all came from the power of the heavens.
The ancient dragons tried to use this device to strengthen the ley lines.
Debe ser el estudio de que usan los dragones. Igual, para intentar reforzar las líneas de ley y ampliar su poder. Ese método era bastante poco eficaz, ya que carecían de las habilidades necesarias para manipular sofisticadas estructuras de las líneas ley.
The structure of the ley lines has also completely changed. I am the only possible vehicle for the power generated by the device. It was an incredibly crude and painful
Ya tenía que soportar mucho dolor, al menos se consigue absorber una parte de su poder para despertarme.
Such as rebuilding the ley lines once more.
But why would you make that kind of sacrifice?
The people of Natlan worship me and call me their lord. In the ancient past, before we died, we were also
¡No! Se viene Lore. O sea, antes eran ángeles, todas esas voces eran ángeles.
But adventurers like you are probably more familiar with our devolved form.
Se nos dio otro nombre. Más familiares con el nombre que se nos dio tras involucionar. Ah, las Seelies son ángeles.
No wonder there are Seelies around here. A Seelie also helped us in the Night Kingdom.
Yo también me estaba preguntando eso hace unos minutos.
Few angels remain in Natlan, so the same is true of Seelies.
Porque quedan muy pocos ángeles. Por eso siempre nos guían hacia un punto. Por eso quieren que la sigamos. Que nos indican el camino. Ah. Wow.
Despite all the obstacles and misunderstandings, I have awoken. And the efforts of say the word. And I will once again work to fulfill my mandate. You need only nod your head. For the sake of your people and your nation.
I will not. After reconstructing new ley lines, you would cease to exist.
Las reglas de Natlan.
The rules of Natlan are founded in the Night Kingdom, not to mention. All the memories and legends recorded within the old ley lines will disappear along with you. The people of Natlan will face memory loss, mental disorders, and cognitive issues. Just like the consequences of using the Gnosis, that is a price I refuse.
Humanity's survival is worth any price. Once the Abyss runs rampant, all that remains will be a land of corpses and ruin.
Eso tiene razón, Capitano.
And when the new ley lines are invaded again by the Abyss, what then? How? A land without the Lord of the Night, without the protection of the rules, is doomed from—
You presume too much. If you cannot ensure survival in the present, you have no right to think about the future.
Papeada. Papeada.
For you to realize that. How many hundreds or thousands will have to die?
The situation hasn't gotten that dire yet.
Why? Because I am a survivor of Conria.
Ya he visto con mis propios ojos el terror y la desesperación que causa el abismo. Ah, por eso trae máscara. Para que no vean que cae en Riano.
That's right. My family. My comrades. My homeland.
Mis compatriotas por culpa del abismo.
It is an unforgettable pain. One that no amount of time could ever dull.
¿Qué ha sido ayer,
Not even 500 years.
Los vi de algo similar, debes saber de lo que
You're
hablo.
right. The pain, the regret, the catastrophe.
If I could go back, I would reject all false hope. I would do whatever it took to ensure their survival. You have that chance before you now. Why do you refuse to take it?
Because we don't have the right to make that decision. We love this world because it contains everything we hold dear.
Parece telenovela de
México has
México.
moved us, shaped us, and giving up our memories and history would mean rewriting everything. The people of this world would then be—
Even so, given enough time, a new civilization would inevitably flourish. If you believe—
Or history could repeat itself. The Abyss could invade one—
Verde, ahora sí se puso intensa la discusión.
Can I say something?
No se puede leer.
I once carried the hopes of many people, and I was also— But as I was on the brink of death, I've been very fortunate to be well cared for. No matter what path lies before us, we still have a destination. If we lose our way now, we will lose the meaning of our existence.
That's right. Natlan's heroes gave their lives so we could have this. Not only are their deeds and spirits exceptionally meaningful, they may also well be our path to victory. I don't want to give—
Yeah, we're just one hero short.
Pero nos falta un héroe.
From the device will allow me to remain awake for some time. Even if you fail, you need only sense. Humanity is truly remarkable.
You must have a profound connection to this land since you're so determined. But what are you really trying—
Pretty sure he wants to hear what you have to say, Traveler.
Lo único que quiero es ganar, ¿tú no?
Fine.
Fine.
I suppose we can wait. Now that Auroron has inherited the memories of your plan, does have the potential. In the meantime, you shall—
Thank you.
Ojo,
I know we may never
por fin
completely
quedaron de
see eye to eye
acuerdo.
on what it means to protect life. But for now, I'm willing to fight by your side.
El choque de puños.
All right, we should let everyone—
Good idea. We need to explain the situation. Oh, guess we'll stick around.
I'll update everyone outside.
¿Puedo hablar con ella?
You come to me with many questions, and you should be rewarded for your bravery. Ask, and you shall have the knowledge you seek.
Oh, yo sí quiero saber.
They do not like being mentioned by
A los seres no les gusta que ningún ser viviente los llame por su nombre, ya sean humanos o uno de los siete. Prefieren permanecer como sombras. No obstante, a la que te refieres, yo la llamo la soberana de la muerte. Fue ella quien estableció las reglas de Natlan, quien me guió para crear el reino de la noche. Soberana de la muerte. Tezcatlipoca, ¿no? Pero supone que era soberano. Fue tanto su forma de expresar su amor con un acto de compensación como sombra que era. Sobrepasó su autoridad, lo que no gustó nada bueno, al orden celestial. Desde entonces se sumió en la autocompasión y dejó de importarle que otros hablaran de ella. Aún así, solo unos pocos saben de su existencia.
Please don't tell anyone I used that word. I'm just trying to speak plainly to conserve energy. You come to me with many questions.
A ver, el telar.
I'm not familiar with that concept. The device is capable. Even I
Si ni
cannot
siquiera
create
yo
something
puedo
from
crear
nothing.
cosas de nada, solo puedo reconstruir las
I
líneas,
can only reconstruct the
dando
grid
partes
lines by
intactas para formar una nueva
reassembling. If
estructura.
that power were available to the people of
Una
Natlan,
oportunidad de hacer frente al
you
abismo.
come to me with many questions.
¿Qué puedes contarme sobre el poder
And you
elemental
shall
y el abismo?
phlogiston is Teyvat's primordial form of energy.
Es una energía primigenia de
The
Teyvat.
heavenly
El orden
principles
celestial lo
used
usó como base
phlogiston
para
as the
crear el poder
basis
elemental,
for the creation of
el cual servirá
elemental
para hacer frente a la
energy.
amenaza del abismo
Have you heard of the concepts of the light realm and the
y el
human
mundo humano.
Light refracts into 7
Como
different
de 7
colors,
colores, lo
which
cual
we
llamamos
collectively
arcoíris.
refer to as a
Pues
rainbow.
el elemento es un concepto similar, básicamente
Elemental
es como la
energy
versión
is a
moderna del
silver
flojisto.
You come to me with many questions.
Yes. La
Yes.
tercera de los textos del eco aún no me lo ha
Artisan from the
contado.
children of echoes has
Espérate
yet to
porque la
mention the
joven
matter
de
to
los
me.
augures no está aquí.
No matter.
Las
I'll
veré en un
reach out
sueño y les
through
diré
and
qué hay
tell
que
them what
hacer.
needs to be.
Young girl.
What? Did I say something wrong? You come to me with many questions, and you should be rewarded for your bravery.
Órales.
In that case, allow me to formally welcome the Fatui to our cause. Now face a common enemy. It's time to put our differences behind us and look to the future. As for Auroron, his actions may have been out of line, but I don't intend to punish him right now. I'd rather give him a chance to prove himself.
A magnanimous decision.
We're back! Whoa.
This may be an unexpected outcome. Now that we're all here...
We weren't getting it. We tracked down...
I've never heard those... Seems like my own investigation failed to...
¿No ven como esa frase típica de... Entre borrachos se pelean, pero al final se dan un abrazo como amigos? Pasó lo mismo aquí. Bueno, que se fueran borrachos, pero... se pelearon y al final son amigos.
That's true. Now we have another option at our disposal. And if all else fails, we still have this plan as a last resort.
But that means making everyone forget their past. Oh.
That story begins with the cataclysm. I failed to save Conria from the rampage of the abyss. When the situation became unsalvageable, I fled to Natlan only to find that Natlan had fallen victim to the same tragedy.
Oye, pero...
I defended this land for quite some
conocer
time,
a Dainsleif, ¿no?
In the process, met the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind, Aizu. I'm sure many people viewed Conria as the cause of the tragedy. But Aizu was kind to me all from that moment. I made it my mission to aid Natlan.
Oh, qué bonito.
Aizu and I fought many battles and overcame...
So it was him. He recommended using the Gnosis on several occasions, even before the tragedy. You knew him, and you fought for Natlan all those years ago. It must be the mask.
Even without the mask, my past appearance is
La cara se va pudriendo para las personas que quedamos con la maldición de la inmortalidad.
Wait, do you know someone named Dainsleif? That problem doesn't seem quite so...
¿Ves? Justo lo que había dicho. A ver si no conoces a alguien a Dainsleif. Él también sufre de esa maldición, pero lo que dice, su situación es tan grave con la tuya.
You've met him already?
Yeah, a bunch of times. Sounds like you know him too.
During the age of Conria, all I knew was his name. The last time I saw him in person, he was traveling with a princess. He carries a degree of pain and hatred that far surpasses my own.
O sea que la razón por la que no quisiste que lucháramos fue mi hermana.
Yes, you're the brother of the princess.
Por quien era yo en Conria, no estoy dispuesto a hacerte daño. Ay, güey, tenemos posición.
No, this is likely a self-imposed burden. If the princess saw me now, I doubt she would even recognize me. As for your question, I don't know how Dane managed to slow the deterioration of his body. My appearance is much changed.
Tanto mi cara como mi fuerza física tal vez no se parece nada a lo que eran.
I would have never known.
Órales.
During our battle, it felt like I was fighting against the pinnacle of human strength.
alcanzado el culmin. Ahora sí perdí, no merezco ningún elogio por ese resultado. Lástima no haber podido luchar contra ti hace 500 años. Haberlo hecho, yo también lo habría dado todo. ¿En serio? Parecía que sí lo estaban dando todo.
I'd say we're evenly matched. If we face off again, victory will come down to who wants it more.
I imagine you held back since there were spectators around that could have gotten hurt. My goal was the Gnosis, and I failed to obtain it. Her Majesty the Tsaritsa
la vía libre a cada uno de los 11 para que busque el sentido de su propiedad. De hecho, llegado el momento, esa libertad puede estar incluso por encima de sus órdenes. Por eso, a pesar de tener el mismo objetivo y ser la misma persona, nuestros métodos pueden ser tan distintos. Por ejemplo, mi objetivo prioritario es salvar Natlan, así que mi plan original era hacerme con la Gnosis para llevar a cabo dicho cometido.
My decision regarding the Gnosis will not change. So let's focus on the abyss.
Right! What happens when all 6 heroes are together?
We will unleash a great power that can be used to thwart the abyss.
Trono divino.
But only once.
Pero solo se puede usar una vez. Ese poder lo obtuvo Ishbalanque de Ronova. Es una deidad incluso anterior a los arcontes. Se podría decir que es uno de los emisarios del orden celestial. ¡Órale! En concreto, el poder que controla Ronova es la muerte.
Wait, is that why you have the Ode of Resurrection?
Yes. Renova also orchestrated Natlan's rule, like I said before. When a human ascends to the
cada vez entiendo menos.
The same principle applies.
El poder de la soberana de la muerte. Ah, es la soberana de la muerte.
Notable distinction.
¿De qué estamos hablando?
In other words, it's a kind of
la que le dio la vida a la reina de la noche.
But if you survive the trial,
bueno, a la señora de la noche.
Unprecedented strength and the ability to harness powers more formidable.
That still sounds.
We cannot walk this path without Mualani charged in the face of their.
Spoken like a true leader.
All right, that's enough for one day. The abyss will likely sense the change.
When you put it that way, I'm on field. All right, let's.
Hora de descansar, no, bueno.
That hurt.
The monster's keeping. It's definitely unusual, and we should all be careful. If there's one thing. Oh.
Something wrong, traveler?
Se va a convertir en el último héroe.
If you're done for the.
Good night. Uy, vamos a soñar.
You ready?
Ah, no.
Yep. Let's go meet the Lord of the Night.
Vamos a ver a la señora de la noche.
So, this is where you heard the Lord of the Night? Hopefully we made it before she falls asleep again.
Fret not. I'm still here. For a weak life form.
I'm sorry for disturbing your rest.
Oh, ya le van a forjar el nombre.
To ask you earlier. But we ran into a problem. He's not from
no hay nada
that
registrado sobre él en el reino de la noche. Así que Moika lo considera como una persona muy importante. No venía solamente cumpliendo órdenes, ese viajero también es importante para ustedes. Tanto como para forjarle un nombre antiguo. ¡Ojo! Aquí solo estamos nosotros, además. Ustedes son mis hijas de Natlan. Para mí es muy importante saber su opinión.
He is special. He saved Kachina and devoted himself to helping us avert this disaster.
Natlan le debe una.
But that debt has not been repaid, and with
Temo
an
que
ancient
sin un
name,
nombre antiguo
we can
no podemos
at
garantizar
least...
esto.
Even though that guarantee will come at the cost of your own life.
¿Eres consciente de que para garantizárselo es necesario que des tu vida a cambio, verdad?
Yes.
So, it's true.
Un nombre antiguo es necesario
Forging an
consumir la vida de un
ancient name
forjador.
transcends the life of the craftsman.
¡No, Shilolen!
Name is an act of creation.
Tomar conceptos que hay dispersos en el reino de la noche y condensados en una epopeya. ¡Oh!
It takes time for the new concept to be integrated into that realm.
El nombre antiguo es como una semilla, la vida del forjador es el cascarón que la protege. Una vez que se integra por completo, la semilla comienza a germinar, por lo que su cascarón ya habrá cumplido su misión y entonces desaparecerá. Por si es complicado, lo es aún más Si lo que se quiere es forjar un nombre antiguo pero forastero. No obstante, si estás aquí significa que estás decidida a hacerlo.
Yes, because I believe forging this name will be well worth it. We don't know how long we'll be able to hold back the abyss or what the final price. If giving up my life means that all the people of Natland can have a future.
Desde ese punto de vista, si dando mi vida puede salvar el futuro de miles de personas, entonces será un sacrificio prácticamente insignificante. Chilonen. No. Sacrifica a Paimon. No se calla.
This is a part of my duty.
I understand. The chance may be exceedingly slim, but you still want to seize it because this
porque
could
podría
be
ser el
the
último paso para la
final.
victoria.
And you, Sidlali, the anxiety you feel.
So, you...
What is she talking about?
I've had concerns for a long
No
time.
tardado tanto en llevarse a cabo y es tan incierto, siempre sentía algo de tranquilidad
The
al
Masters
respecto.
of the Nightwind have a ceremony that can be used to glimpse the
Usar ese poder
future.
con el Arconte Pyro.
It's just...
Usar ese poder con el Arconte Pyro siempre ha estado prohibido. Pero es usado a 6 héroes para liberar el poder de Isvalan que obtuvo de la soberana de la muerte. Pero como ese poder procede de ella, es evidente que el precio a pagar es la muerte.
You're saying Mawika is going to die in this work?
Yes.
I can't just ignore what I
No,
saw.
nos vamos a quedar sin Arconte.
Don't forget, Sidlali. Even if
Otra vez, otra vez. Ya nos mataron a Fosalors, ahora nos van a matar a Mawika.
Fate indicates what will happen in the future. The time, manner, and place are all the ruler of death's power will allow
Ayuda a Mawika a vencer a Vino, pero ella deberá ofrecer su vida a cambio.
Fate may be able to
Wait, you're saying we might be able to change
Podemos
when
cambiar
she
el momento en el que
dies,
muera,
but not the outcome?
pero no el resultado.
I cannot help you with this, I'm afraid. It's beyond my capability.
Mawika knows about all this.
Yes. I imagine she has long.
Well, I
No.
can't. She's so strong. She never gives up.
No,
never
Mawika.
rests until a problem is solved.
Voy a tirar por ti.
She's
Voy
not
a
the
dejarte
type
de
of person
recuerdo.
to just quietly accept her death. The Traveler shares
Ah, si es
that
que sale
quality.
jugable, ¿verdad?
That's why I think this gamble is worth it.
We shall have to wait and see, but I will curb my expectations. My time
Queda mucho tiempo, pero será un honor observar a la humanidad en un momento de gran
We
determinación como
won't
este.
forget your contributions. Once we deal with the...
Thank you for saying that. How many years of life are enough?
10, 100, 1000, 10,000.
100? The Night Kingdom will disappear. The humans
El
will
reino de la
continue
noche
fighting
desaparecerá, la
against
humanidad
the
seguirá luchando contra la misma y todo dejará de existir.
all will cease to
Es por eso
exist.
que, para mí, la vida no tiene sentido.
That's what makes us different. Even if our end comes tomorrow.
Exactly.
Times like these always fill me. My creator was right. Here. This is my gift to you.
También me gustaría darles este obsequio. Es una parte de mi voluntad con la que podrán registrar las experiencias pasadas y futuras de ese de ese viajero en Atlan. Ya ni sé leer. También les permitirá forjarle un nombre antiguo para que se convierta en un héroe cuyo nombre será recordado para siempre en Atlan.
Thank you. We're sorry to ask this of you when your
Está su
strength
poder a
is
pesar de
already
lo
all
débil
but
que se
spent.
encuentra.
Really?
Your thanks are unnecessary. Time for you to leave.
Sape.
Shilonen, Sidlali.
We went to see the Lord of the Night, and like I said before, I couldn't forge your ancient name because...
Just keep it with you during your time in Natlan. And
Really? Let Paimon... Oh, it's the two of us. Oh, and...
It's not a concrete...
Oh, in other words...
Sounds convenient. This is a really awesome gift. Oh, yeah.
O sea, tenemos que completar eso para conseguir al viajero Pyro.
Exactly.
Por lo que estoy deduciendo.
Well, if you...
Qué bueno que lo tengo todo al 100% ahorita.
So soon?
We can figure that out.
I see the remaining location.
Understood.
We're here. What's going on? Kachina said the Abyss attacked...
Yes. It's
what
all of Natlan.
Could this also...
We won't last much longer. I don't have the strength.
You're saying...
Vayamos a la guerra.
There are caravans and adventurers trapped... All right. Shilonen, Kachina. as an important figure.
Understood.
I prepared a hot air balloon to take you where you're needed. Messengers from the scions of the canopy are traveling as I
¿Ahí a poco se pueden usar?
No
Órale.
time to lose.
Estaría padre viajar en uno de esos. Me escapa la felicidad.
What about us? Where should we go?
I received word that a small team escorting civilians. Can I leave them to you? Thank you. The hot air balloon is over there.
¡Ojo! Viene la campal. Nice. Pégale duros. Dale sus machapanazos. Órale. Ah, la chucha. ¿Ahora qué pasa? Un gran poder del abismo. No, ¿qué es ese ojo? O sea, el otro ojo. Ojo de... Mira, mira. No. Hola, Warchul. Verde, ahora sí salieron todos. ¿Imaginan un endgame así? Que salgan oleadas y oleadas y oleadas de enemigos. Que se vaya por puntos hasta que nos maten. Estaría padre ese tipo de endgame. Como un abismo, pero de oleadas y oleadas y oleadas así interminables. A ver cuántos puntos hacemos en determinado tiempo. Ah, o sea, aparte pega con la espada. No nada más a puras patadas. Capitán rescatando a la waifu. Nice. Ay, con la espada. Esa espada me encantaría. Si sale jugable, me encantaría sacar esa espada. Se ve padrísimo. El ororón. Ororón va con arco. Bueno, esperemos que sea arco como en el Ore, o si no, se lo cambian. Sí, defiéndalos a todos. Estoy al pendiente de todo. Y aparte un arco de una estrella. Qué poca. Puede ser que no sea arco, porque ya le metieron un arco de una estrella.
Archon's on the case.
Ahora el fuego, tenemos que ir a checar el fuego sagrado. ¡No! Si apagan el fuego sagrado, matan a Moahuica, ¿no? Va a usar el poder de la gnosis. No había dicho que no lo iba a usar. ¿Pero por qué desapareció? Ah, porque creyó que iba a usar la gnosis para matarlo. Pero sigue esa cosa en el cielo. La encarnación del miedo y la destrucción. Ese oscuro pozo de calamidad va a devorarlos a todos. ¡Por fin! ¿De qué te alegras? Y también te van a tragar a ti. ¿Será esa la fuente del poder del abismo? Es una invasión a gran escala. Tengo que ir a ver qué pasa. Puede que ya sea demasiado tarde. Vayan al lugar indicado en el informe de guerra. Tengo el presentimiento que las cosas pronto empeorarán mucho más. No hay tiempo que perder. Aquí no suele mostrar su semestre así de alterado. Uy, no ¿cómo se llama? Kachina y Shilione. ¡Ojo! ¡Ojo! La chiquita no se deja. ¡Oh, es con la nueva lanza! No está mal la de forja. El señor Paca le ordena a todo el mundo que se fuera.
Stay safe, Kachina.
Come on.
Vámonos, que no hay tiempo. ¡Córrele! ¡No, su hermana! ¡No!
What happened to her? She's covered in abyssal energy.
¡Purifícala! Purifícala para que sea jugable.
Please.
No sé si la puedo salvar, porque recuerdan que hizo lo mismo con la otra. Con la amiga de Molani.
Chaska. I was the younger sibling.
Hush, Koichi. The abyssal contaminant.
I was always nagging you to...
No.
The fact that we became family was...
Se le va a morir la hermana porque está diciendo cosas de De que se nos va a morir.
All you ever did was love me. Same goes for Mom and Dad. I've always known that. It might take me some time, but I'll find a way to make it work.
It's okay,
Pobre Chaska.
You keep forward, never slow down, and never hold back. Spread your wings, because that's who you are.
No. Tepei. Bueno, pasa lo mismo de Tepei. No, sí se nos murió la hermana. F. Dejó de ser jugable.
Koichi.
Koichi?
Oh, se va a volver dragón. No, el poder del abismo. Chúpale, chúpale el veneno, mijo. ¿Qué les está pasando? ¿Se está corrompiendo o qué?
Chaska.
Se está volviendo loca. Aparte es como un elfo o un vampiro, ¿no?
What happened?
Ah, la chucha. Es un mitad demonio.
What was that
Es
just
el
now?
chocarrero.
It looked like abyssal energy was flowing out of her, but then Koichi did say that Chaska needs to let off steam now and then, or she'll end up If only we were faster. Dealing with abyssal contaminant, we could have gotten to her earlier, then you could have treated her before. Wait, what's happening to Chaska?
Ah.
How unfair life can be.
La mala suerte que he tenido desde que era pequeña, cada paso que ha dado me sabría mejor, lo mejor que hubiera aceptado su dolor. Pero ese dolor y me enseñan las sombras que no me someten. Ah, se volvió héroe. Pero no era ella.
My life suffering shall be my epitaph, to remember the pain I endured, and finally...
Let's take Koichi somewhere safer.
Oh, qué triste. Aparte se fue el médico, ¿no? El médico es un curador, un sanador. O sea, fue una gran pérdida. Independientemente de que sea de su hermana, ¿no?
Please. I still have more important things to do.
Oh,
of course.
Ya se enojó.
We are grateful for her.
Yes. I'm sorry.
It's all right. I'm far from the only one. Koichi wanted to be a hero. And if we want to honor what she stood...
Time for this war.
Ahora sí van a sacar todo el power.
We unite as one.
Ahora sí pusieron nombre.
Knowing true power.
Y el poder de la unión se manifiesta. No manches, estoy llorando de la versión. ¡Por Natlan! ¡Sí! ¡Saca la Genkidama! ¡A la chucha! ¡A ver, Fénix! ¡Órale! ¡Qué solizote! ¡Uy! Ahora sí le va a dar, pero con todo. Claro. ¡Oh! ¡Oh! ¡Sí! La chucha la que se viene. ¡Oh! ¡Nos estamos derrotando! Ah, caray, ya aparecemos como hidro. Uy, se viene el solezazo, mija. Lo va a dejar bronceado. Término bien cocido. ¡Vamos, Mawika! ¡Uy! ¡Oreja! ¡Abrió otra dimensión! ¡A la chucha! ¿Y esa dimensión? Es el cielo falso. Esto es el cielo falso, ¿no? Rompió eso y podemos ver lo que realmente es el mundo detrás. ¡Qué loco! ¡Oh, salvados por un pelo! ¡Yeah! ¡GG! Lo lograron todos excepto Chuchu. La Jesusa. ¡Yeah! ¡Ay, los mejores amiguis! ¡Ay, qué bonito! Todos fueron felices para siempre. Bueno, no, porque se nos va a morir Shilonin cuando le forje el nombre al viajero Pyro.
Everyone, we are gathered. It is a victory forged by each and every one. We emerge victorious from another crisis to declare.
Woo! All right.
I must caution that
Asmerón.
this war is not yet over.
Oh.
We have not destroyed our enemy, merely driven them further into the depths of the night. But the Abyss underestimated Natlan's forces. After making some preparations, I will launch my final counterattack. I shall.
Oh man.
Wait, Archon, are you saying you're going?
Yes. The Abyss
Se va a ir a
is
sacrificar.
too strong. Contact with it would be instantly lethal to anyone else. I'm sure you're all still fired up, and
it's kind of a shame that we can't join.
Please, look at the bigger picture.
Pero podemos ir con los héroes, ¿no?
That's good enough for me. Beats having monsters.
When the time comes, I will gather now. Let us also remember, once the
No,
last dregs of the Abyss are wiped
se va a
out,
sacrificar
I
la
intend to
Mahueca.
give them the grand funeral they an ancient name couldn't.
If I may, let's
Un silencio por los caídos. Bueno, sigamos.
Lastly,
Bueno,
there's one more
sigamos.
person I must.
Speaking in a personal capacity, I should like to offer my sincere congratulations on.
Well, everyone, please enjoy the victory feast.
Sí,
I
mijo.
hope it's a chance to.
Y al viajero que se vaya a dormir, no manches. Tenemos.
Welcome.
You seem a little out of sorts.
I guess I am. I just.
Make it a large?
True. Namely, my final battle against the Abyss.
It was so awesome. The way you exploded that thing in the sky with one almighty
That
Eso
was
fue
the
solo
divine
posible porque al
throne
tratar de liberar
unleashing my
todo mi
full
potencial. Si
potential.
usara ese poder más
And it
allá,
was
mi
only
cuerpo no lo
temporary.
soportaría.
Likewise, the
Oh.
amplified power of the Ode of
También se ha
Resurrection
ido,
was also temporary.
se ha ido el poder especial de la Oda de los Sueños. A partir de ahora, solo la podemos usar con herederos de nombres antiguos. Pero de momento no habrá más guerras de los peregrinos, ¿verdad?
Correct. We dealt the Abyss I hope the people
F.
had sent anyway. There's something I've been wondering about.
El centro de todo ya luchaba contra enemigos musculosos durante la guerra. No, solo eres un viajero porque eres tu vida y por esto rezo.
So tell me, what drives you to do this? You know, it's
No puedo
that
quedarme con los
mindset
brazos
that
cruzados,
distinguishes the
mija.
heroes in every story.
No encontraremos a la
They're the
hermana,
natural
pero al
protagonists.
menos solucionamos algunos problemas.
What I'm really trying to say is, I would love for you with your extraordinary talent, but I'm sure you must be weary.
Nos está trabajando, nos está ofreciendo un trabajo, amigos. Hay que aceptar. 3 comidas diarias y un techo donde vivir. Sí, sí, sí. Esto es lore.
I must congratulate you on your efforts during this. You remind me of the princess. Similarities. I hope you will see her soon.
Hey, Auroron! How are the Masters of the Night?
Granny Sea Lolly's been there the whole time. I'm sure there'll be some...
Do you need support from...
Probably not.
Right, because often they look like a bunch of intimidating...
Well, also in my tribe, except...
Oh, right.
Ah, viene Citlali.
Hey, traveler, Paimon.
Oh, hey, Sweet Lolly. What's up?
Listen up.
Citlali te cuenta sus preocupaciones sobre la muerte de Mawika.
Are you serious?
Natlan must pay the price for Mawika's use of the Ruler of Death's power. That price... I had thought that the Ruler of Death might have a change of... Even now that the war...
No, o sea, ese puñetazo...
Okay,
ah, no, ese puñetazo se desbalanqué. Pero la batalla final es donde se va a sacrificar, ¿no?
Thank you for... Oh, and please don't breathe a word of this. I'm sure she's well aware of...
Got it.
Alright, that was the last major item on my to-do. Don't worry.
Alright, you little munchkin. If you keep pestering me, I'm gonna have to get
serious.
serious.
Si no dejas de molestar, voy a tener que ponerme
I
serio.
get 100 kids a day telling me they want to be the next Pyro Archon. Why should I... nagging is gonna...
I can shoot those cornflakes in your kitchen from right here.
Don't be ridiculous. You couldn't make that shot from... Well, I'll be. The science of the canopy raised him tough. That's some real...
Cuando Mawika era chiquita... Oh... No, hombre, le pega y luego le ponen esa música. Pronova. Pronova. Los perdedores se convertirán en cenizas de la guerra, mientras que los ganadores se revivirán como el fuego.
I have done what is required of me. The rules are now written into the Night Kingdom, and this will help you to stand against the abyss.
Ya hice lo que tenía que hacer. Las reglas están ahora escritas en el reino de la noche. Solo ayudará a luchar contra el abismo. Oh, ese sí es balanqué.
All this can do is give my people courage. It will not see us through a true catastrophe. If you are to make the Natlanese alone bear the consequences of a broken world, you will have to bring more.
You are the greediest human
Eres el humano más avaricioso que...
and the fiercest
mejor sabe negociar que he conocido nunca. Hasta te atreves a pedirme poder. Oye, hasta la Renova suena como a waifu. Esas... Uff.
My domain is death, and its power comes at a great price. The question is, are you prepared to pay?
I need that power. Only a hero can truly wield it, and heroes are not afraid of dying.
No, a fear of death is ingrained in all living things.
Quien tiene ese poder no puede superar su miedo.
Cannot conquer their fear. Countless innocent lives will be claimed. Those are the rules.
Mine is a nation that will not yield to the abyss, and it will certainly not yield.
Isbalanque es el señor de los dragones, pero era humano, entonces.
As their culture and civilization is transmitted through the generations, and their faith grows, the people will go from strength.
Very well. I shall agree to help you.
Recuerda que solo soy una sombra, no tengo tanta libertad como crezca. Para hacer lo que me plazca.
Keep this a secret. If I am questioned about it, I will deny all involvement and claim that
yo no tengo nada que ver.
That will not be a problem. Thank you. I am glad we could reach an agreement.
Órales.
Come in. As you know, I've asked you to come here to discuss the task of wiping out the abyss. Oh, but first, any progress on the ancient name? I'm surprised she was willing to help you. And by extension, me.
Wait, hold on. Wasn't the whole point of the ancient names for winning that huge battle? Why would the Traveler still need one by this point?
That's right. The abyss has
retreated to
the depths of the Night Kingdom. A place that has long since been corrupt. If we don't finish them off and restore the ley line,
yo heredaré, me voy a volver Pyro. Porque me voy a volver, voy a heredar el poder del Arconte Pyro. Porque ves que se lo ganan por derecho. Como ya voy a pelear en la batalla final con ella, ahí es donde voy a ganar mi poder. Pero no nada más como viajero pyro, sino como Arconte pyro. Más te vale ser poderoso, mijo. Te hago DPS y te vuelves fuerte.
If your ancient name can't be forged, I will go alone. But if it can, I'd really love your help. Not completely. After all, the Night Kingdom is... But when I used the power of the Divine Throne, it dispelled a lot of that corruption. Plus, your ancient name is a special case. So the Lord, in short, the Ode of Resurrection still has a number of limitations. But I can promise that it will work reliably on you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are we forgetting something here? What about Paimon?
Tú no puedes ir. Porque tú no... Sí, porque tú no vas a tener nombre.
The abyss is extremely devious.
Y aparte si va a Paimon, se nos corrompe. Se nos puede volver una diosa peligrosa ahí.
Paimon wasn't that worried, but now she's petrified. What will you do without me? Okay, well, Paimon needs to think about this because...
I greatly appreciate. Everyone in Natlan knows how important this final battle is. You will be remembered and revered long into the future,
que me lo agradezca.
until the end of time.
Que salgamos vivos de ahí.
If you have any other questions.
Se vienen cosas interesantes con el ore. Hola, forastero. ¿Dónde me estoy colado de esta tierra? ¿Esta vez viene solo?
That the Pyro Archon used to strike back at the abyss came from the ruler of death. From what I know of her rules.
How do you know this? I see.
La soberana de la muerte te hizo embarcarte en este largo viaje. ¿Será Isbalanque?
Still has a final battle to fight, and I too have a final foe to face. For the sake of those countless lost souls, and a hope for Natlan.
Mira, un altar y una ofrenda. Como lo tenemos en el Día de Muertos en México. Joder. Y ahora sí tenemos desbloqueada esta misión de acá, ¿no? Verde, ahora sí que se vino duro el asunto, ¿eh? Bueno, pues yo seguiré aquí jugando y explorando lo que me haga falta. Haré algunas misiones. Y ahí nos estaremos viendo hasta la otra. Denle un like si les gustó esta reacción y toda la historia, el lore y todo. Denle un likecito a ver si también les gustó. Cualquier cosa me lo pueden poner en los comentarios. Platíquenme qué tal les pareció la historia. Qué tanto esclarecieron sus dudas con esto. Y qué tantas dudas obtuvimos nuevas en esta nueva misión de Arconte. Y muchas gracias por venir. Y nos vemos hasta la próxima. Suscríbase para más. Y ahí nos vemos. Adiós, chicos y chicas de YouTube. Bye.